What up YouTube, it's Cryptics here, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a cool game battles logo for your team. So what you want to start out doing is click File, New, and make sure it's 300 by 200 pixels because that is what game battles uses. Okay, now let's make our background black, so make sure your foreground's black. Just click your bucket tool and just paint your image. And just create a new layer so we can put text on it. Use your text. And I'm going to use the text called Diffused Bold. I'll put the link in the description for that download. So it's white so you can see it. I'm just going to drag here. I'm going to use my abbreviations for my team, which is TG. Make it bigger. A little bigger. Okay, I'm going to create another layer. And now create another new text. This time I'm going to use the text Monarch Bats. This text is a really cool text because it will create a crown. So what you do is you just type in G, and then there's your crown. Now I'll also provide that link in the description for the download. Make my crown a little bit smaller. What I'm going to do is, instead of just leaving it like that, I'm going to rotate it. Make it look a little bit better. And then I'm going to move it right about there. Okay. I'm going to merge all of these layers down. And I'm going to click Layer to Image Size. So move it a little bit just so it looks a little better. Where you want it. I'm going to do Layer to Image Size again. Now I'm going to go to Filters, Alpha to Logo. There's a lot of different things you can add to your text, but I think I'm going to use Neon. I'm going to make my glow color red. Click OK. And there you go. You can delete this background, the second background. Some of you may not like it at opacity 100, so I'm going to move mine down. I like to keep mine in the 70 to 80 range. Some of you may like it lower, but I like to keep it between 70 and 80. It's good. Now I'm going to merge these layers down. I'm going to click layer. So now I'm going to duplicate this layer. On this new layer, I'm going to with the rotate tool, I'm going to rotate this about, rotate it 180 degrees. You take your flip tool, you just flip it, move tool again, you just move it down to where you want it, and then on this you can just do layer to image size. Now take your blend or gradient tool, so your foreground's black. Then down here it says gradient, make sure it's foreground to transparent. Go into your image and just drag it up. So black just starts a little bit overgoing your TG so it looks more like a little cool shadow effect. Okay, now you have that. So now you can create a new layer. Make sure that layer is, and delete this layer. Just create a new layer. Make sure that layer is under the neon glow and the neon glow copy layers. Okay, on that new layer, what you want to do is you want to get your brush tool. And you want to use the brushes called, let's use my Roman, the Roman brushes. Let's see, make sure your brush color is white. You can drag this down a little bit if you want. But just create nice and cool strips. You can when you download this, there will be a lot of different brushes that you can use. So you can just experiment around with the brushes. I'm just to keep this video short. I'm just gonna, I think, leave it like that. So now that we have that, so now what you can do is you can create create a new layer. On this layer, you can go back to your text tool. And I'm going to use the tool. I'm going to use a text called Bar. I'm going to put text right about there. And I'm just going to type in here the name of my team. I'm going to make it a lot smaller. So I'm going to put that right there. And put that there. And then you can merge this layer down. Put the layer to image size. And then you can add another neon, or you can do anything. I think I'm going to add just some nice bevel to it. I mean, not really do much to it. Yeah, that adds a really cool effect. Push this layer down, just to make sure we don't have a lot of layers. And you don't have to do this, but on mine, I like to just add a new layer. Use the text tool again, and just make it nice and small. Type in art. Make it nice and small. Maybe make it a little smaller so it's not really distracting to the whole graphic. And that looks good. I mean, some of you can experiment and do other stuff, but this is pretty good graphic for your team. So you click File, Save As. You can save it as anything. So I'm just gonna put 2G. I'm gonna save it as 2G in neon. Make sure you save it as a JPEG and save, export, and save. Thanks for watching, and this is a tutorial on how to create a graphics logo by Cryptics.